Good evening and welcome to Oaklawn Today. I'm Frank Miramati along with Nancy Holthus for a Friday afternoon of racing, but tomorrow, Saturday, we get an early start.
That's right, 1 o'clock post, but before that, 11 a.m. to noon, a jockey autograph signing to benefit the Oaklawn chaplaincy, and jockeys David Mello, Terry Thompson, and Cliff Berry will be right here on the first floor of the grandstand, so come on out for a great cause.
I remember when I was a kid, I used to love getting those jockey autographs, so bring your kids out as well. They'll enjoy meeting the stars of Oaklawn. Right now, let's take a look at the Friday conditions. The track fast for the Friday afternoon opener on a nice day. Arkansas bred, scratch number 6, Explosive Veruga. These are maidens 3 years of age for a $25,000 tag. And they're off. Arrogant breaks out perfectly and goes straight to the front. Private Jonesboro, Deputy Artie on the outside has some speed. Cat Mountain is moving up in the red silks. Judge TM, keep up with the Jones on the far outside. Then comes L Plus Jones. Way to Play is next. The Chakota Kid is at the back of the pack, heading toward the half-mile pole. 3 across the track. Cat Mountain between them. Arrogant at the rail, and Private Jonesboro 3 wide. Deputy Artie fourth with 4 to make up. Judge TM is next with L Plus Jones, about 8 lengths off the lead. Then comes Keeping Up with the Jones on the far outside, 2 clear of Way to Play, and the Chakota Kid. Midway on the far turn, Private Jonesboro takes a narrow lead. Arrogant keeping pace at the rail. Cat Mountain in between them. Deputy Artie makes a very dangerous 4 wide bid after them. Judge TM is trying to swing into action. They're at the top of the stretch, and the leader is Private Jonesboro. Arrogant fully extended at the rail. Deputy Artie flattens out after a brief bid. Judge TM is in fourth and moving up. They're coming to the 16th pole, and it's Private Jonesboro clear by 4. Judge TM battling with Arrogant to complete the exacta. Private Jonesboro easily. Judge TM up for second, Arrogant third, Deputy Artie fourth. Private Jonesboro takes a significant drop in class and responds with a victory for gentleman Al Cates, Ricardo Santana Jr. aboard for owner James Williamson Jr. and partner Sandra Baker. Finishing second was Judge TM, making the second start for owner Jerry Karoom. I saw Jerry in the parking lot on the way in. He retains the services of Jack Van Berg, and Arrogant, a first-time starter, had plenty of speed and settles for third. In the second, they're going 1 mile and a 16th. These are fillies 3 and 4 years of age that have not won 2 races. The claiming price, $30,000. Scratch number 8, Culebrita. All in. And they're off. Limeade breaks on top. Magnolia Steel. Tisn't is asked for early speed pretty hard, and Cape Town Stevie on the inside is now up to take the lead. Shalimar is right with the leading group, only 3 lengths off them as Magnolia Steel goes a bit wide into the first turn. Requestada and Commercial Appeal at the back. Tisn't is the leader by a half length to Cape Town Stevie in second. They're followed by Magnolia Steel on the move into third. Limeade is now in fourth with about 4 lengths to make up. Shalimar is racing just inside of her. Then comes Requestada, only 5 lengths off the lead. Commercial Appeals at the back of a fairly compact group. Down the back stretch, it's Tisn't by a length and a half to Magnolia Steel second. Cape Town Stevie third. Limeade, White Blinkers in the clear fourth. Requestada inches up a closer fifth while 3 wide. Then comes Shalimar, and at the back it's Commercial Appeal. Half mile to go. Tisn't still in front, 3/4 of a length to Magnolia Steel. Limeade now asked to go and does respond, making it 3 of them across the track. Requestada's within a length while 4 wide. Another 2.5 back. Cape Town Stevie loses ground, passed by Shalimar and Commercial Appeal. 4 of them within a neck coming toward the quarter pole. Requestada widest of all. Limeade 1 from the outside. Magnolia Steel 1 from the rail. Tisn't is the first to give way. Shalimar is chasing them. Requestada and Magnolia Steel in between them. Limeade. Magnolia Steel narrowly. Requestada on the outside and Limeade. Requestada puts her head in front. Commercial Appeal rallying in traffic. Needs to find room desperately, and Shalimar on the outside. A driving finish. Shalimar coming at Requestada. Shalimar has the momentum, and Shalimar runs them all down. Shalimar gives both halves of the daily double to jockey Ricardo Santana Jr. This daughter of Sensational, owned by Valerie Peterson and trained by Brian Williamson. Requestada was a good second. Commercial Appeal had a slight bit of trouble and might be one to watch. Shalimar was claimed by Donnie K. Von Hiemel for Van and Margie French, and Magnolia Steel went in a two-way shake to Federico via Franco. The third race kicks off Classics. We had a carryover of $3,039. A full field of 12 with 11 wagering interests, all eyes on Mary Jean. And they're off. Even beginning. Baby Princess, the gray in the center going to the front. Miss Paxton moving up on the inside. Valid AJ is in the firing line, and Mary Jean comes away a close-up fourth. Then comes Gina's Prospect. Miss Redatory moving through on the fence now to take fifth. Switching her up in mid-pack with 7 lengths to make up. Kevel Kid is 4 wide, racing 3 lengths clear of Harborton. Then comes Proud Mandy at the rail, about 15 or so off the leaders. Kate Presley, Lucky Flow is at the back. 3 furlongs out. Miss Paxton is the leader by a length. Valid AJ is racing in second. The favorite, Mary Jean, moving up on the outside to join third. Baby Princess losing ground fourth. Switching her up is in the 5th position. Gina's Prospect will be widest of all while making some progress. Another 4 back to Kevel Kid. They're at the top of the stretch. Miss Paxton at the rail, joined by Mary Jean 3 wide. Valid AJ is in between them. Gina's Prospect makes progress as Mary Jean turns it on at the furlong pole and opens up a 3-length lead. Gina's Prospect moves into second. Switching her up, rallying a bit. Miss Paxton has weakened. So is Valid AJ. It will be Mary Jean. They bet her like she couldn't lose. They were correct. Gina's Prospect second. Third goes to Switching Her Up. Mary Jean with a very easy victory. The 6-year-old daughter of De Wildcat in the familiar colors of Maggie Moss and trainer Chris Richard. Sean Bridgemahan was the perfect passenger. There was another claim, this one in a two-way shake. Number 5, Switching Her Up to Carl Broberg for End Zone Athletics. We'll take our first time out, acknowledge our sponsors, and return with race number 4.
Want to bet? Even when you're not at the track? Now Arkansans can watch and wager online from anywhere. Introducing Oaklawn Anywhere. Visit the Oaklawn Anywhere booth to join and fund your account with cash at the window or by direct deposit. Get a $100 bonus for signing up. Go to oaklawnanywhere.com for details. Oaklawn Anywhere, now everywhere for Arkansas residents.
I firmly believe that any man's finest hour, the greatest fulfillment of all that he holds dear, is that moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle, victorious.
At West Rock Coffee, we celebrate the determination and spirit of the people of Rwanda who help us make the finest coffee in the world.
And they're off.
Win a king's ransom in the President's Day $55,000 progressive cash giveaway.
At the rail, King of Gold Street is running a big one, and here he comes.
And see the first graded race of the Arkansas Derby Series. Get the finish line online and a $100 sign-up bonus with Oaklawn Anywhere. Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play. Get your $10 free play coupon at oaklawn.com.
This is Steve Landers. This is SteveLandersAuto.com. We pride ourselves on making your shopping experience as easy as possible. That's why we're proud to introduce SteveLandersAuto.com, where you can shop from both stores, Steve Landers Toyota and Steve Landers Chrysler Dodge Jeep. It's all about inventory. Thousands of new vehicles, every pre-owned option you can imagine, all at SteveLandersAuto.com. So remember, this is Steve Landers. This is SteveLandersAuto.com.
The fourth race is for 4-year-olds and up that have never won 3 races. The claiming price is $10,000. We have a field of 10 with co-favorites Back on the Road and Solid South. And they're off. Had a Notion breaks out beautifully straight to the front. Brother Day has some early speed, as does Back on the Road. Playball Tony moving through now, and he takes second. Warren's Clyde 5th through the opening furlongs. Ebony Elegance is next, followed by Preston's Prince, who's under a stranglehold at the back of the pack with Gentle Ocean just outside of him. That pair passed by Solid South in the green silks and Stone Crusher at the rail. Around the first turn, Playball Tony had a Notion, 1-2. with Back on the Road getting a perfect trip from third. Same true for Brother Day in fourth, 3.5 lengths off the lead. A gap of 4 back to Ebony Elegance inside Warren's Clyde. That pair followed by Solid South covering Stone Crusher, another 3 to Preston's Prince and Gentle Ocean. Down the backstretch, Play Ball Tony goes on with it now, leads by 1.5 lengths to Had an Ocean second, then comes Back on the Road third. Brother Day is in fourth. A gap of about 6 lengths then. Ebony Elegance and Warren's Clyde still racing together. They're followed by Stone Crusher, who's more than a dozen off the leaders. Solid South a length behind him, then Gentle Ocean and Preston's Prince. There hasn't been much change. Play Ball Tony Had an Ocean, 1-2 the entire journey. Brother Day, White Blinkers moves into third. Back on the Road is in fourth. Then Warren's Clyde and Ebony Elegance. Stone Crusher asks for more. Solid South outside of him. Big gap to Gentle Ocean and Preston's Prince. Brother Day makes his move at the top of the stretch. Had a Notion trying to go with him second. They've left Play Ball Tony behind. Then comes Back on the Road. They're in the final furlong and Brother Day opens up a 2-length lead. Had a Notion is in second. Then it's a scramble for minor placings. Far outside, Solid South is finding his best stride. It's Brother Day, Had a Notion, 1-2. Brother Day, Had a Notion, very game along the inside. Brother Day, Had a Notion. Brother Day wins. Had a Notion second. Warren's Clyde third. Solid South finished fourth. Brother Day looked well in the post parade and ran accordingly, scoring at odds of 10-1 under Alex Berger. Lynn Kleberad, the winning conditioner for Glenn Puryear Jr. Had a Notion was a good second. Warren's Clyde completes the try. In the fourth race, Back on the Road was claimed by J.R. Caldwell for Uptick Racing, LLC. The fifth race, scratch number 1, Sea Shadow. They'll go 1 mile and a 16th. And they're off. Pretty Fancy and Ghost Locket, the first 2 out of the gate. Beatty Katie comes away in third. Then Cheerful Contender fourth. Ribbon of Darkness at the rail. Cowgirl of Love, 3 wide, 5 off the lead. Graceful Rage is next, followed by Flosy Has Attitude and Tiawi. Around the first turn, it's Pretty Fancy in front by a 1/2 length. Beatty Katie Eager racing a bit off the rail in second. Then comes Ribbon of Darkness, a good third. Outside of her, Ghost Locket is in fourth. Ribbon of Darkness is tugging just a bit. Between those two, Cheerful Contender is 3.5 lengths off the tempo. Cowgirl in Love is next. Graceful Rage, Flosy Has Attitude with 9 to make up, and Tiawi at the back. Down the backstretch and Pretty Fancy, very comfortable up top at a sensible tempo. In front by nearly a 1/2 length to Beatty Katie in second. Ghost Locket inches into third. Ribbon of Darkness fourth. Cheerful Contender 4 lengths off the lead. Then it's Cowgirl in Love. Tiawi passing some horses at the back of the pack. Graceful Rage, Flosy Has Attitude. 3/8 of a mile to go. And Pretty Fancy has been there every step of the way. Beatty Katie a neck back second. Ghost Locket cruising up to them 3 wide. Ribbon of Darkness has 4 lengths to make up. Tiawi at the rail. Cheerful Contender dropping back. Cowgirl in Love trying to rally late. Top of the stretch, Pretty Fancy, Beatty Katie, Ghost Locket across the track. Ribbon of Darkness is 4 lengths off them with 1/8 of a mile to go. Beatty Katie puts her head in front in close quarters with Pretty Fancy, who fights back. Ghost Locket with a clear shot, a 1/2 length back third. Then Ribbon of Darkness. Pretty Fancy, Beatty Katie, Ghost Locket. Pretty Fancy, Beatty Katie, Ding Dong Battle, Ribbon of Darkness, late. Photo finish. Very exciting conclusion. Very exciting conclusion here as Beatty Katie gets the nod for trainer Robertino Diodoro and owner Charles Garvey. Chris Landeros was up. It was a ding-dong battle all the way to the wire, with Pretty Fancy losing a heartbreaker, and Ribbon of Darkness fired hard once again and just missed in third. When we come back, it'll be the late pick 4 here on Oaklawn Today.
At Steve Landers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we know sometimes you just need a truck. And why not a Ram? The Motor Trend Truck of the Year for 2 years in a row. And you need the best selection. And you need the absolute best deal around. So whatever you're looking for, we have it. The largest inventory in the state. Shop us first, shop us last. Just make sure you shop Steve Landers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
We'll beat any advertised price on any Ram truck anywhere, period.
This is where crisp, smooth, refreshing Bud Light happens. But it is right here. that it becomes an invitation, making this not only 12 ounces of refreshment, but also 12 ounces of inspiration. To be more up for whatever than ever.
Bud Light.
The perfect beer for reading and unleashing a whole world of whatever in the name of a ridiculously good time. If you're up for whatever, look for your message on Bud Light bottles. Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
Bathhouse Row, Oaklawn Racing, Lake Hamilton. That's just part of the history made in Hot Springs years ago. But your first big win, enjoying a meal underneath the stars, or just appreciating the view from hiking trails or botanical gardens. That's the kind of history made in Hot Springs every day. So come make yours. Visit hotsprings.org today.
Arkansans are just born lucky. Lucky to be so close to Hot Springs, the legendary Spa City, and home to Oaklawn Gaming, where you can play all your favorite games all year long, from penny games to Wheel of Fortune, video poker to blackjack. Why drive farther? Arkansas's favorite place to play. Oaklawn Gaming. Get your $10 free play coupon at oaklawn.com.
Here with Terry Wallace. Now, Terry, an amazing 9-race card. Lots of Sentinel record picks to choose from for tomorrow. Now, who's going to be your Sentinel record pick of the day for Saturday?
Well, on Saturday, our feature is the King Cotton, a 6-furlong sprint race featuring some of the best sprinters on the grounds. The defending champion is in there, number 6 Apprehender, and I have been impressed with the way this horse has come off of a long layoff in the past. So I really think Apprehender will come back and defend his title off the long layoff this time around. He's number 6 in the 8th race.
Apprehender looks for the three-peat in the King Cotton and is Terry Wallace's pick of the day for the Sentinel record.
The 6th race is for maiden fillies 3 years of age. The claiming tag is $50,000. A field of 11 with 10 betting interests. And they're off. Clean beginning. Turn signal flies out of the inside.